but I'm not a quitter. I'm a New Yorker. And that is why today, although I am still a Democrat, I am announcing that I will forego the Democratic primary for mayor and appeal directly to all New Yorkers as an independent candidate in the general election.
That was today. Let's bring in Judge Andrew Napolitano, our senior judicial analyst, to discuss this, because yesterday we were sitting here talking about the case being dropped.
Right.
We actually were at an event last night. You were there at some point. Eric Adams came in. He was in good spirits,
yes,
obviously.
Yes, he was.
I want to put up what he posted on X about the case being dropped with prejudice here, which means it cannot be resurrected. And basically, you know, Judge is saying it's been dismissed with prejudice. It can never be brought back. Let me be clear. As I've said all along, this case should have never been brought because I did nothing wrong. He goes on to say that, and now he says, I'm going to be an independent. So he's not ditching the Democrats. He's not turning Republican. There's a lot of layers here. Do you think that him having this case be dropped will help or hurt him when it comes to re-election? I
think New Yorkers will see right through the political nature of dropping this. 5 prosecutors have looked at this, including the former U.S. Attorney in New Jersey, Chris Christie, the former governor, and they've all advised the evidence of guilt is overwhelming. One of his co-conspirators pleaded guilty and agreed to testify against him. He dodged a bullet. This is also a thumb in the eye to the Justice Department because it's a dismissal with prejudice, meaning it can't be used as leverage against him. They can't bring the case back. Well, and you're going to hear it here, and I'm not the political guy, I'm the legal guy here. Andrew Cuomo, full disclosure, my friend, will be the next mayor of New York City. Although it'll be very interesting. Andrew Cuomo, Curtis Sliwa, and incumbent Mayor Adams running against each other in November.
It'll be fascinating.
I've volunteered to moderate the debate since I know all of them.
Okay, good. Well, we'll look forward to that. We'll do it right here on Newsmax.
It'd be fabulous.
All right, I would love that too. And so you're saying basically independent, Democrat, doesn't matter. You think Cuomo's got it in the bag?
Yes.
Okay. Let's talk about Luigi Mangione. We had it as breaking news earlier this week. Pam Bondi's going to seek the death penalty.
Right.
But now there's like this interesting sort of through line continuing for support. Politico put up this headline. I want to play it up here and let you see. So how Trump loses Gen Z. Basically, if Pam Bondi says she wants to prosecute death penalty, Mangione, they're basically tying this into this, you know, really strange and sick fascination that Gen Z would actually continue on against Luigi as, even though he's charged with executing a man, a father of 2.
You have described it perfectly. It is strange and sick, but it is real. I don't know why she asked for the death penalty, other than that her boss is a big proponent of the death penalty. Mangione has not even been indicted yet. It is unheard of to announce what the penalty is that you are seeking before you get an indictment. Their theory is that he either engaged in an act of terrorism, which means he tried to affect the public policy of the government. A kid with no radical history, with a privileged upbringing, murders the head of a healthcare company, and that's trying to affect the policy of the government. This case might get thrown out.
It's fascinating, though, as you say, but maybe there is some effect because it's wild, Judge, but it is happening. There's a proposed bill in California. It's called the Luigi Mangione Act, and what it proposes is that it's harder for insurers to deny medical care. That could be shaping culture.
And they're naming it after him?
They're naming it after him.
Listen, the evidence of his guilt, unless it's an insanity defense and the jury buys it, the evidence of his guilt is overwhelming. It's on tape.
This was obviously fascinating, you know, the perp walk, and you know, his defense attorney is, you know, got to do her job.
She's superb. She's a former prosecutor in that office with a superb reputation.
And she says, you know, this didn't help. This probably tainted the jury. But also there's this interesting story that's also bubbling up about this, that he wants a laptop to go through some of the documents, maybe some of the discovery that's coming in. No Wi-Fi, nothing out, but they just want to be able to give him something.
He's entitled to it. Under the Constitution, he's entitled to participate in his defense. You're talking about if you printed out all the digital material in this case, you're talking about a truckload of documents. So it's a lot of documents for him to review. He's an educated, intelligent person, even though he's probably a murderer. He's entitled to.
He's getting love letters. He's getting hearts. He's getting like socks with hearts. It's just, it's really. I wonder how.
More than 50,000 love letters sent to him. But I got to tell you, if you don't mind the politics, only in California would they name a statute after somebody like this.
And this